were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah, well, tell you what, we have a Starling 4000 or whatever here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who, but to help someone.
오케이.
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments.
아까
and
그게인 것
somewhere
같은데
Clive
그
probably
누구였는지
has the
기억이 안
papers for
나네.
the Starling 4000.
여기였죠?
Starling 4000.
이거죠?
User manual. Yeah.
I'm
These
sexy.
codes should come in handy.
다행이네. 아까 그러면 아까 다 알아본 거네. 다행이다. 자, 이제 돈 씨도 살려야 되는데 아까 그 개 울음소리랑 그런 거를 생각했을 때 아까 전화했던 그 사람이랑 뭔가 느낌이 비슷한데 갑자기 뜬금없이 막 그러지는 않았을 거란 말이죠. 자, 불법 침입을 방지하려면 해당 코드를 즉시 변경할 것을 권장합니다. 경보 테스트를 비활성화 어떻게 해야 되지? 코드 명령을 입력할 때 4, 5초 내에 순서대로 버튼을 눌러야 되고 4, 5초 동안 버튼을 누르지 않으면 입력이 취소되고 처음부터 다시 시작해야 됩니다. 입력 중 문제가 발생했을 시 일단 동작을 멈춘 뒤 별표를 눌러서 처음부터 다시 시작을 해야 되고 코드 인식을 하지 못할 수도 있습니다. 유지 보수 기능 호출 경보 테스트 이 기능을 사용 시 모든 보안 조치가 해제됩니다. 이러면 안 되지 않나? 모든 보안 조치가 해제가 되면은 휘파람 살인마가 들어올 거니까 입력 코드 전화하면서 아까처럼 할 수 있겠지?
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch
되겠지?
of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
Nothing except the manual.
All right. Well, I'll get Dom back on the line then, Forrest. I'll let you take it from here.
Thanks, Peggy.
Line 1, whenever you're ready.
고.
Don, are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16, The Scream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I've been so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
입력 코드를 알려줘야 되지 않을까?
The code is 715914.
Thank you, Forrest.
어?
Forrest, what did we do?
Whoops. Maybe that wasn't.
Forrest, there's another call coming in.
Evening caller, you're live on.
Forrest! The psycho's somewhere in the roller rink, dude. I just saw a shadow.
맞지?
God damn it.
아씨.
You've gotta help me, man.
Forrest,
Maxie, no! Come back. I can't find
내 이럴 줄 알았다. 내가 실수했다.
can't let anything happen to
어?
Maxie! Maxie! Maxie!
아,
Do anything wrong? Thanks again, Forrest.
oh God, poor Ricky.
Okay, Gallows Creek. Here's some music while we process what just happened.
So, the whistling man is a woman?
I know. I can't.
She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
I thought she was just regular Gallows Creek strange.
Really, Forrest? Why do you think she requested that song?
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
That's right. She never actually attacked me out there.
So, what now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement. Okay, you're live in 3, 2.
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked
Oh.
inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman, one who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
잠깐만. 우리는 모두 이웃입니다. 서로를 돌보면서 안전하게 지내세요. 이런 말씀 드리게 되었습니다. 타인을 믿어서는 안 될 때입니다.
We're neighbors. Look out for each other and stay safe. The killer was calling themselves Dawn.
가명일지도 모르잖아.
This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call. This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My
Huh?
best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
Is he still breathing?
Yeah, but he's bleeding out fast. I really need help. Please.
Take a breath.
We'd been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden.
휘파람 살인마.
Just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
여자였나요?
Casey, was he talking to a woman?
I don't know. They had a mask and wore all black. That's all I know. Please, we need help here.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out. I waited until they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?"
별로 웃기지
Before
않지?
they left, but please.
별로 웃기지
We need
않지?
to get to the hospital. I can't drive, so we need
아,
an
공차
ambulance.
없는데?
Forrest, the ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
아, 친구분의 이름
What's your
뭡니까?
friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason
어?
Parker.
들어본
Can
것
you tell
같은데?
us where Jason was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on
다리를
the ground,
찔렀다.
and the
목부랑
knife
허벅
is still
다리.
there in his leg.
We'll be right back.
아,
Peggy,
뽑으면 안 되는데.
patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16. We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh God, I'm sorry. But the ambulance is, well, you know.
I know, but please, we need something or he's going to die.
Forrest, listen. You're going to have to get him here.
아,
We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training.
응급처치 교육이요?
No.
Me neither.
아, 저 예비군이랑 군대 갔다 와서 알기는
I'm
아는데.
really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can.
알기는
The
아는데.
rest to you. You think you can handle that?
Hit me. I'm sure we can handle it.
해내겠습니다.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem
편안한
the
상태로
bleeding.
만든
Lay him
지혈.
down. Apply continuous pressure directly to the
압박하고.
affected areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable. Apply pressure. Clean cloths when slowed. Got it, I think.
You said he was stabbed, right?
예.
If the object he was stabbed with is still in him, don't take it
이거는
out.
당연한 거죠.
It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
오케이.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense though. God, that was a lot of info.
아, 별로 안 어려워.
But I think we can handle
당연하게
this.
하는 거야.
Glad you
당연하게.
got it so far because there's more to go.
아, 그래요?
I'm still
말씀하세요.
with you, Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock.
그치?
If he does, act fast. If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it.
제거하지
Just
말고
apply another
한
on
겹
top of
더.
it. If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm.
오케이.
Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right. Don't replace bandages.
오케이.
Elevate his legs. Keep him warm and
따뜻하고
calm.
침착하게.
This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now.
오케이 오케이.
Try to stop the bleeding. Find someone to get him stabilized and get
자
him
침착해야
as
돼.
quick as
내가
you can.
살릴 수 있어. 살릴 수 있는 부분이야.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line
한
1.
명이라도 더 살려야 돼.
Hello? Hello?
예예예.
There?
Casey, I have bad news. We're on our own for now.
Oh no! No! Jason! Why the hell didn't I do anything?
No, Casey, you did the right thing. We got advice from somebody at St. Gabriel's. We're gonna talk you through this.
음.
Oh, thank God! I've been putting pressure on his stomach.
잘하셨어요.
He's
잘하셨어요.
still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg? It's gotta be hell.
No.
Pull it out?
아니요.
No, don't touch the knife.
건드리지도
The bleeding
마세요.
will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
항상 잘할 순
No,
없죠.
don't worry,
전문
Casey.
지식이 있는 게
We're a
아니니까.
team here. We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's bleeding. His stomach is worse though.
칼을 잠깐만. 고정하는 게 좋다 아닌가?
I think we need to secure the
그치?
knife so
이게
it
자꾸
doesn't move around.
벌어지니까.
Do you have anything you can tie around it?
Yeah. There's some laundry piled up on top of the dryer, some cloths on the hood of the car, and what else? I guess I've got my jacket.
빨래 사용하세요.
Look in the laundry for something like a towel or a
깨끗한
shirt.
걸로. 최대한 깨끗한
Hold
걸로.
that over the wound.
Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to buy you some new whites, Jason. Here we go. I'm sorry, Jason. It's secure. I'm putting pressure on his stomach again.
좋아요. 잘하고 있어요.
Starting to think we might make it.
Forrest, can I have a word?
왜? 지금?
Now isn't the best time, Peggy. Can it wait?
Forrest, it's kind of important.
All right. Give me a second. Casey, I'm going to have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait.
어허.
Jason, please be okay.
뭐?
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
Any suggestions, Peggy?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course.
Mhm.
Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago.
Mhm.
So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
아.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there.
아.
And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows
아,
first
진짜
Could you
씨.
call them and ask?
aid. I don't know everybody's numbers. I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
레지
Got
사무실.
it. I'll look through their files in Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are
또
a couple
뭐?
of problems with that.
Go on.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give
Reggie.
it away. Right. There is something else.
좀 빨리 얘기하세요. 빨리.
Have you ever heard, the future is floppy?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking
플로피가
about?
미래다.
I'm talking about floppy disks.
Uh-huh.
Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them.
아, 잘 알고
You
있어.
put them in a computer.
아,
and they do something.
알아.
Peggy, I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks. I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Thanks, Peggy. I'll just have to look around.
아,
Good. I'll patch my mic down to the office, so you'll hear me over the intercom.
내가 조금만 더 확실하게 판단했으면은 최소 2명은 더 살렸을 텐데. 여긴가? 아, 잠깐만. 열쇠 안 가져왔다. 아, 젠장. 이게 뭔가 다 밝혀내고 사람들 다 살리면은 뭐가 있을 것 같지 않나요? 스토리가. 그냥 뭔가 이렇게 끝날 뭔가 진엔딩 같은 그런 것이 있을 것 같은 느낌이랄까? 여기죠?
Looks like I need a 4-digit code. Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I can't figure out how to get into this stupid safe.
No worries. We still have a little time. Reggie writes almost everything down somewhere. I'd recommend you start reading.
I'll have a look around. You're probably right. I'll let you know when I find something, or don't.
보자. 기한이 지났어. 플로피 디스크 같죠? 끝내준다. 이거 말고는 없을... 아, 여기 있다. 매우 중요한 날. 그러면 요거겠죠? 9월 10일. 9월 10일.
Nope, that's not working. Must be something else.
이? 플로피 디스크를 삽입하세요. 그렇지.
Could this be it?
피자 배달부로 변장을 하고 피자 칼로 살인을 저지르는 살인마. 11월 7일. 영화 관련 뭔가 같죠? 11월 7일?
Nice!
That's good. 카터, 패기 위버, 패기? 바바라, 카렌 로슨, 존 해지, 포레스트 내시. 난데? 내 거부터 볼까? 빼고.
Get a load of this, Peggy. Apparently, I'm a lone wolf type.
Forrest, what are you doing? We don't have time for this. We have a man literally dying on the line, and we're more interested in you.
You're right, I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I can read the rest of this later.
보자. 존 해지. 이게 패기였나? 솔직히 나는 지금 패기도 좀 의심스러워서. 봐봐. 위브?
Hey, Peggy. I think Reggie's on to you and Karen. Maybe don't bring those little drink umbrellas into work for a while.
What? Why are you reading my file? You need to find someone who can help Casey.
바바라 걸
No,
읽어야
I
되나?
can't. Don't waste time.
You're right, I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I really shouldn't have read both. We're in a hurry.
카렌 로슨. 뭔 소리야? 방금 뭔 소리야? 두둥퉁퉁 했는데? 카렌은 패기를 지도하기 시작했다. 어? 이게 바바라였나? 바바라와 브래드 사이에 뭐가 있는 것 같다. 고양이를 키우기 시작했다. 브래들리 카터? 핸더슨. 근데
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I got the safe open, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be looking for in these files.
We need to know who can do first aid, and we need them to be close to Nancy Drive.
낸시 드라이브 같이
Further away than a
가까운 데
street or
살아야
two
되고.
is probably too far. Anyone who ticks those two boxes is our best bet.
Got it. I'll take another look at the files. I'll let you know when I find something, or don't.
네, 낸시 드라이브에 살아야 되고 의무병 출신이란 건 알지만 구매한 다수의 의료자 합법 친구. 존 해지스네. 존 해지스. 딱 찾았네. 다른 애들은 뭐 별거 없었잖아. 존 해지스.
Hey, Peggy, you
존
there?
해지스.
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
아,
I think I know who our
알 것
best bet
같아요.
is to help Casey and Jason.
All right, good work. Who should I? Hello? Is anybody there? Please pick up.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason started going pale. I tried to get him to rest, but he just threw up everywhere. What's happening? What do I do?
God, it sounds like he's going into shock. Casey, just stay calm. It's going to be okay.
But the bleeding seemed to slow down. Did I mess up? Jason, I'm sorry.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right. I need you to listen to me, okay? For Jason.
What did the nurse say to do about shock?
다리를 높여주세요.
Casey, I need you to elevate Jason's legs. We need to get the blood flowing to his vital organs.
Got it. Jason, stay with me. I'm just gonna move you. This might hurt. Okay. I propped his legs up on
오케이,
the boxes.
좋아요.
I'm looking at my notes. We need to get Jason as warm and comfortable as possible. Do you have anything you could use nearby, Casey? Yeah. I still have some laundry next to me.
좋아요.
I'll wrap him in some blankets. Just give me a second. Sorry. Jason's bleeding through his bandages. Should I get him new ones?
노. 덧대주세요. 덧대주시면 됩니다.
Don't
추가로
leave the
덧대세요.
bandage. Apply another one on top of it. Do you still have something you can use?
I've used the rest of the laundry to keep him warm, so I'll use my jacket. I can always get a new one.
아, 좋은
I'll fix
판단이십니다.
his bandage and get him warm. Hold on, please.
좋은 판단이에요. 야, 제이슨, 너는 저 케이시가 누군지 모르겠는데 정말 잘해야 된다. 안에 살아남으면.
You're gonna be okay, Jason. Just relax now, okay?
생명의 은인이야.
Scared. He's not doing well. Is he gonna?
Casey, I need you to be strong for Jason. Sit with him and reassure him that everything's going to be okay.
그렇죠.
Okay.
같이 있는 사람이 강해져야 돼요.
Give him what he needs. Please, help. I can't lose him. All right, Forrest. We need to hurry. Jason doesn't sound like.
알고
he's
있어,
doing
알고
too
있어.
well. You said you knew who to call earlier. Who was it?
존 해지스.
We need to call John Hedges. He lives on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained
그치.
person we have.
Really? I never really spoke to him before. A war medic, huh?
Yeah, and according to Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house. He's something of a hoarder.
All right. What's his number?
5420735.
근데 아까 전에 9999 막 쿠당탕탕 하는 그 소리는 무슨 소리였을까?
What time is it?
John, it's Forrest Nash here at KFAM. We have an emergency and we need your help.
Forrest, if this is a work emergency, then it can wait until the goddamn morning.
아, 뭔 말도 같지도 않은 소리.
Like everybody else.
John, no, this is a medical emergency. A man has been stabbed by the Whistling Man, or never mind. He's badly hurt and he's going to die unless we get someone to him now.
The Whistling Man? What kind of joke is this?
John,
아, 좀 제발.
man is gonna die if we don't help him right now.
Seriously? I haven't been called on for over 10 years. Where's the patient? What's his condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive. I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his
좀
injuries?
We
심각한데.
were told he has 2 major stab wounds. One to the stomach and one to the leg. The knife is still in his leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood. Let me grab a few supplies and I'll head right over.
아, 든든하다.
He dies on my watch.
Thank you, John. We'll let him know you're on your way.
이래서 외국이나 이런 데서 막 의무병, 군인 출신 이러면은 다 찾는 이유가 이거구나.
And then just started thrashing.
What about now? Is he still thrashing?
He's passed out. Please tell me you found someone to help.
Casey, help is on the way. My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just fine. Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on. Come on.
Hello, Casey. This is John Hedges. I'm here about Nathan.
아, 오케이.
Please let me in. I'm guessing that's Jason there.
오케이, 오케이.
Casey, I'm gonna need your help. Forrest, Peggy, don't you two worry.
아,
Got this from here.
Okay. Forrest, we'll call you back later. I have to go now. Good luck, everyone. God,
아.
it's gonna be all right.
And with that, the show moves on. We're sending
아,
our best
이렇게
wishes to Jason.
다른 사람들도 살렸으면 얼마나 좋았을까.
Well, after all that excitement, I think we could use some music.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
오케이. 이거 소리인가? 아니 분명히 쿠당탕탕 했잖아요. 뭔가가 있어서. 아무것도 아니겠지?
I better put a record on.
스쿼도 가능은 했네. 그쵸. 부상자 응급처치 표준 과정을 성공적으로 수료했습니다. 근데 의무병 보낸 게 제일 확실하지 않을까 싶어요. 까먹었을 것 같지는 않으니까. 안 들어본 노래가 없네. 이거
Come
있다.
on, Forrest. Put some music
아,
on.
shut up!
Coming up for your listening pleasure, it's
제가 찾은 노래입니다.
Tiger with their
마지막
single,
장별 인사.
One
아,
Last
이거
Goodbye.
지금 상황에 이거 틀면 안 되는데.
It's getting pretty late. This might be your last break
아니,
for the
이거
night,
틀면 안
so
되는데.
try to enjoy it. Give me a buzz
사실
when you wanna go
거야.
back on.
원래 역으로 얘기해야 되는 건 뭔지 아시죠?
Let's roll.
You got it. We've got another call coming through too.
오케이.
When you're ready, shut the music off.
껐습니다.
Oh, we have another call coming in.
어?
But hang on.
What's up, Peggy?
누군데? 뭔데?
Peggy?
헤이!
You're gonna want to take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track. Here's one to help you sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this. I hope this is good news, Peggy.
설마 돈인가?
Who have we got?
Find out for yourself on line
맞는
one.
것 같은데?
Hello?
Forrest, I'm glad I got back through to
레슬리?
you. Sounds like it's been a busy night, huh?
Surprise! It's
아이씨!
Leslie, our 911 operator.
놀래키지 말라고 했어, 안 했어?
Come save us. It's so good to hear from you. Are you okay?
We're doing okay. Sarah and I are both happy to be headed back home.
아니 장난칠
We're
때가 있고 안
happy
칠
to
때가
have
있지.
you too. Wait, Sarah?
Oh, yeah, I mean Deputy Martinez. Anyway, we got back into radio range a little
Okay.
while ago. We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
It's been non-stop
아
since
그러고
you
보니까
left.
돈이
Please tell us
처음에
what's
전화했을
happening.
때 막 숨을 몰아셨잖아요. 그게 테이저건 맞아서 그런 건가? 와 만약에 그런 거면 진짜 설계가
That's great news. That's crazy about the phone lines, though. Do you think the whistling man cut them?
I'm guessing so. I don't know how the whistling man did it. But that doesn't matter right now. Listen, we're coming in hot, but we need your help.
무슨
I know
도움이죠?
Gallows Creek isn't a big town, but if we don't know where the whistling man
아
is, we
그치.
can't get him.
아 그치 잡아야지.
That's where you come in.
필요한 게
You can
뭔가요?
count on us. What do you
어차피
need?
여기까지 왔으면 그냥
Might
계속
be a long
도와드려야 돼.
shot, but here goes. The whistling man already called up a few times.
그쵸?
I bet she calls again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls,
붙잡으라고.
stall her. Buy as much time as you can for
아.
us to get in. And while you're talking to her, try to figure out where she
아,
is.
오케이 오케이. 아, 나 근데 이런 거 잘 못하는데.
So once her location is known, we'll head straight there and end this nightmare.
오케이. 하, 최선 다해볼게요 일단.
I know you will. Heck, I can see the headlines now. Forrest Nash's interview of a lifetime.
지금 장난 받아줄 정신이 안 돼서 죄송합니다.
일단은
일단은 다 끝내놓고 농담을 하든 뭘 하자고요. 다 끝내놓고.
We'll see you soon, Leslie. Thank God. It sounds like this is almost over. We're nearly through this.
아니야. 해결되기 전까지 해결된 게 아닙니다.
That's nice to think, Peggy, but I don't reckon Dawn is gonna give up without a fight.
She probably won't give up without a fight,
그치.
no. But neither will we. Now, let's get you back into the arena, champ.
오케이. 갑시다.
Okay, Forrest, shut the music off. Bringing you back live
고.
now.
Welcome back to the Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say things are looking up. It's almost over. But for now, let's bring in our
전화
next caller.
왔겠죠?
Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges. I'm here with
아,
Casey.
존 헤지스요.
I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
John, is he gonna be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine. We've got him stabilized and resting in a bed. We're preparing to move him to the hospital.
역시 의무병. 이거거다.
Haven't been there then.
이게 의무병이고.
God, I don't even want to
이게
think about
군인
what
정신이고.
happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
It is. I hope you're feeling better now.
It's good to hear
Okay.
you, Jason. How are you?
Oh well, you know,
근데
got a hole in my stomach.
배에 구멍 난 것
There's a
치고는
knife in my leg, but John
생각보다
gave me
괜찮아
something to
주시는데?
take the edge off. So,
생각보다
I
멀쩡하신데
feel even
목소리가.
better than either of you.
말 너무 많이 하지 마세요.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But before that, I needed to call you.
어허.
I'm guessing the whistling man is still out there.
그치. 근데 그
I'm
이야기를
glad you asked,
물어봐야 될 것
actually.
같아요.
I wanted to talk to you about that.
Go for it.
중요한 정보죠.
Casey said when you were attacked, your assailant said something like, "It's not so funny now." Do you
얘기
know what
나온
they
김에
meant?
합시다.
I do. And I've heard that voice every day in my head
에?
for almost 20 years.
20년
Every day.
동안이나.
Does the killer live in Gallows Creek?
No, not exactly.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation.
아,
You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Forrest, have you ever heard of
조지
something
베로
called George
알지.
Barrel?
The boy who drowned?
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now. It's been tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
I'm part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest. And
아,
the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything,
오케이.
I'd find myself in jail for a long time. It was hell. And then the town just moved on.
원래 생각보다 사람들은 남한테 관심이 없습니다. 무슨 일이
What
있었죠?
happened that night?
I went along with the stupid prank, that's what. Whistling night. Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could
아,
haze the newcomers. We decided to plan a party in the woods and have the whistling man crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend.
아,
At the party that night, I left the group for a second. Met our whistling man. Pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone. Started an almighty panic. Those screams. That was the
아,
last time I
그러면서
saw or heard George lie.
도망치다가
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream,
Her?
yeah,
뭐?
George's girl.
Do you remember who she
조지
was?
여자친구.
He called her B.
아, 돈이 조지 여자친구구나.
What?
오오오.
What happened? Are we still on air?
No, we're not. Seems like the power is completely
아씨
gone.
여기 왔다.
How do we get it back on?
I don't.
여기 왔다.
Oh, we can use the emergency generator down in the basement. Reggie picked it up a while ago in case we ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
An emergency broadcast?
Emergency? You know, nuclear war, alien attack, broadcasting a serial killer's location to the cops so we can end this nightmare.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area.
창고에
North
있어요.
corner, up on the wall.
뒤쪽
You
구석벽.
might have spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes. It'll have a big red button. Just press
커다란 빨간색 버튼.
I'll see you when you're back.
느낌이 여기 지금 온 거 같은데, 그죠? 쉬. 아, 여기 아니다. 어? 여기였나? 아, 여기다, 여기다. 여기서 오른쪽으로. 이 방.
Far back corner. Why is this station so big?
느낌 쎄한데. 느낌 많이 쎄한데.
That must be it. Boom! We've got power.
잠깐만.
The whistling man. I need to warn Peggy.
잠깐만. 아, 올라가라고. 지금? 맞아? 이거 맞아? 지금 바로 앞에 있을 것 같은데? 이거 맞아? 이거 맞아?
What the hell?
어? 뭔 소리야? 오! 왔다. 야야야야야야야야야야야. 아! 오, 잠깐만.
Oh
Oh.
no.
나갔어? 아니, 미치냐?
Why is it locked?
어? 야, 이 양반 어디 갔어? 위로 갔나? 아니, 그 양반은 이미 들어왔는데? 아, 어디 갔어? 씨. 아씨, 깜짝이야. 씨. 제발 여기.
Locked tight.
그러면 여기서 뭔가를 해야겠죠?
Peggy, where'd you go?
와!
No way. This can't be happening.
미친 인간.
A call. What do you want?
Good to talk to you again, Forrest. You know, I've really enjoyed our chats tonight.
Where's Peggy?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the
자,
night.
최대한 끌어야 돼요.
Almost
최대한
the end
끌어야
of the
돼요.
show. But it's not over just yet. Got a little time still. So let's make the most of it.
What do you mean? Make the most of it how?
Well, I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest. The one who
드디어
started it
정신을
all.
놨구만.
The let me take that out of your mouth and
You crazy bitch!
어?
Let me go!
welcome to the air, Mr.
Ah.
Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait,
It's all gonna come out tonight, Teddy. Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago. But even if he crawled out of his coffin with all the money in the world,
wait. Where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
because I'm not there with you, Forrest, I'm here with Teddy. And if he says where
Oh?
that is, well, he knows he'll get it.
But I can see you. You're standing right in front of me.
Oh, I get it. You're wondering who's there at the station with you. Forrest Nash, let me introduce you.
자, 최대한 어떻게든 그 장소 캐내야 돼요. 그죠?
To my boy,
아, 아들이야.
Henry Barrow.
Your son? You mean you?
그래. 여자면은 저 피지컬이 나올 수 없긴 해. 웬만하면.
He and I had a son.
그때 사고 쳤어?
True whistling man tonight. Of course.
와.
That explains how you were always able to get around town so quickly.
조시베로의 아들이구나.
Did you say Barrow? Then are you?
Let me just get this mask off. Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing this.
씨, 어떻게 해야 저 위치를 캐내지?
There we go.
Marie Campbell? George's old girl. Oh, well, it sure has been.
겁나 여유로운 척인지 여유로운 건지 모르겠네.
God damn it.
맞아도 할 말 없긴 하다.
Where are you going with all of this?
Everyone's gonna know now what Teddy
마리
did.
캠벨.
He killed George that night. This night.
아.
Listen to me. You.
You're gonna talk when I talk to you, and not a moment
최대한 끌어.
before.
최대한 끌어.
Meanwhile,
위치를 알아야 돼.
I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
Okay, Marie.
일단 시키는 대로 해요. 시키는 대로.
Good.
시키는 대로 해요.
Let's talk about the night George was murdered.
더 이상 죽으면 안 돼요.
Listen,
아, 쟤는 좀 죽어도 할 말 없을 것 같긴 한데.
I said you speak when you're spoken to. Now, I know you've done some good work tonight in piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago, and that's why I want you to interview us.
Interview you.
그렇게 할게요. 예, 그렇게 할게요. 선생님,
I want
그렇게
you to help
할게요.
me and Teddy tell the
선생님
story
말대로 할게요.
first. Do a good job.
저 말 잘 들어요.
You might be the only one to leave here alive.
I need to drag this out. If I can buy Leslie time to get back to Gallows
그러니까.
Creek, and if I can find out where Marie is, then this can end.
근데 위치를 어떻게
Ted,
알아 지금?
we'll start with you. Just talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
How would I know? It was 20 years ago.
Teddy, be honest with me or we're both going to die.
Honest? Forrest, I'm trapped here with a psycho.
아, 좀 제발.
Hell! God damn it. Okay.
네가 저지른 일인데 20년 지나든 50년 지나든 네가 까먹을까 봐요. 절대 안
When I
까먹지.
saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new guys.
I understand that kids in Gallows Creek know tonight as Whistling Night. I'm guessing that's what you mean?
Well, we didn't have a name for it then. It was just the night that Mooney went missing. But Whistling Night is what they'd call it later.
Wait. You mean this was the first Whistling Night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
이 양반이 모든
went up near
시발점이었구만.
Uh,
미친 인간.
God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie. About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
We looked up at the trees.
그쵸.
Saw Jason there, bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. and the whistling man. Everyone screaming. George and I and Ricky,
리키.
we got left behind.
Wait, Ricky was there? Royal Ricky?
He was. And he was in on the whole thing.
Is that true, Teddy? Did you
최대한
tell him?
끌어야 돼요.
What? No, he.
You two were as close as anybody.
아 얘기해 그냥. 씨.
Didn't tell him. If Ricky had told us, he just told us. He and George would both be alive still.
Well, if Ricky weren't dead, we could have heard his side of the story.
It was just a stupid prank.
How can you still say it was just a prank?
Oh, come on. God damn it.
You made George think Jason had been murdered.
일단 확실한 건 테디 저 양반은 지 명을 지가 단축하고
And so
있어.
tonight you stabbed
그건
him
확실해.
for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. We talked her through how to stop the bleeding and got him professional help just in time.
아씨 위치를 어떻게 파내지?
Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got separated. in the
이게
woods.
이제 그 헤쳐나가다가 이제 다 부딪힌 그거 말하는 거죠?
And when I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the whistling man grabs me.
어?
I scream, and he starts
아
laughing,
진짜로 나타난 거야?
telling me it's
아
just a joke.
깜짝이야.
I can stall for time.
정신 차려. 너 정신 차려야 돼.
Who was it, Marie? Who was the whistling man?
I suddenly
아 척.
recognized it was Chuck. Chuck Brody was the whistling man, laughing away. But then he stops, and he's looking up at the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at? Teddy, what happened next?
Nothing. I mean, it was just
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling
아
Point.
How do you know what happened?
I saw it.
You pushed him.
어?
You were up there. You were
밀었다고?
dressed as the Whistling Man too, and
I didn't push him. God
아
damn it! I just chased him up there, and he kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
you liar.
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke.
아 얘는 진짜
If he
정신
had
나갔다.
any brains, he would have realized. Ugh,
아, 진짜 사이코네 얘는.
bitch. No one's going to believe this. After all you did.
If she's lying, why the cover-up?
My future was at stake, Nash. You know
내로남불이야.
what it's like.
내가 하면 장난이고 남이 하면은 왜 그러냐 이거야.
Bragged for bigger things.
도라이네 완전.
I'm going to be the mayor of this town, of course. And then
확실한 건
nothing.
네가 시장이 되면 그 시는 개같이 멸망할 것 같다 야. 너는 그냥 하지 마.
That night
뭘 하려고 하지 마.
It should never have happened. But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid joke.
아 진짜 명을 재촉한다.
So my father sent Clive out to clean it up. Why should a blip ruin my future?
아, 진짜 제정신 아니야.
Blip?
That's an evil thing to say, Teddy.
That's the way it is. My
진짜
father
대단하십니다.
agreed with me.
Sandra found him the next morning while out jazz running.
She found him in the river, but she lied about that to protect Teddy.
She said something about her rent going
아
up. Unless she...
그래서
Teddy, did your father own Sandra Sharp's dance studio?
It's Gallows Creek, not Sharp Creek.
I'd answer the question if I were you, Teddy.
Yes, okay. We
와
own most of
미친
the
집안이네.
That's it then. Your father was going to run her out of business
와,
unless
진짜.
she lied and said she found
와
him in
진짜
the reservoir
디스커스팅하다.
instead of the river.
그 나물에 그 밥이야. 콩 심은 데 콩 나고 파 심은 데 팥 나듯이.
It's nothing to do with me.
The false reports. That's why you killed Sheriff Matthews too, isn't it, Maria? Not just to get him out of the way, but
Everyone was in on it, Forrest.
그렇겠지.
Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking. That he'd just got himself into trouble. And
I saw. I'm sorry.
일단 최대한 공감해드려.
For all its worth,
그래야 내가 살아.
Maria didn't
일단
have
나라도
the
살아야 될
skills.
거 아니야. 일단
She
쟤도
had a sick
잡고
sister whose
나도 살아야
treatment she
되니까
couldn't afford.
공감해드려.
She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life and her own.
even still, she should
아
have told
진실을
the
안
truth.
말했다고
I did.
죽이려 했는 거야.
I tried everything I could think of.
와
I even went to the
여기도
newspaper,
제정신 아니긴
but
해.
no, that coward killed the story. But Maurice Russell is dead now.
공감해드려. 공감해드려.
Marie.
공감해드려.
I'm sorry.
공감해드려. 공감해드려. 일단 공감해드려.
Started.
일단 나는 안 맞으니까. 넌 맞아도 싸 임마. 어? 테디 이 자식아. 넌 맞아도 싸.
At least for now.
나는 일단 공감해드려.
Here.
살라면 그렇게 해야 돼. 잡으려면 그렇게 해야 돼.
He joined your football team. It was right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec.
마리가 테드를 인질로 잡아둔 거? 미식축구 얘기했으니까 미식축구 경기장인가?
You're at the football field.
Jesus Christ! Forrest, you
아.
idiot! We're in the gym and Gallows.
I told you.
죄송합니다. 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 죄송합니다.
He's dead too now, isn't he?
He is. Anyway, I think that about wraps up the interview with Teddy. So,
어?
Marie? Where?
Peggy!
어?
Peggy, it's been so long since I've seen your face.
너도 연관 있어?
Worried you wouldn't come. And here I was,
아니지?
thinking you'd forgot me.
I'd never forget my own sister.
어? 언니?
Sister. Peggy, what's
친동-
happening? Why are
친동생이야?
you even there?
Wanna explain, Peggy?
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. Do you remember?
어허.
Well,
아,
it was
그럴 줄
from
알았다.
Dawn.
이거는
She
예상한
said
바.
that my
이거는
sister
예상한 바.
Marie was there that night George died, and that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out.
That my sister is the Whistling Man.
Good to see you too, Peggy.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my
아
sister.
진짜.
I knew if
그래
I told
인성이
you,
쓰레기일
I'd
때부터
stop
알아봤어. 그
the
집구석이
Whistling
그냥 어?
you on the radio.
정신머리들이 다 이상한 집구석이만.
I'm sorry. This has to
야
be
일단 미안하다.
a lot.
자극하지 마.
I just
저 집 구성원들한테 자극이란 걸 주면 안 돼 지금. 다들 나사가 다 빠졌어 그냥.
Disappeared. I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night, but did they care? No. They told me to stay quiet. They only
아,
cared when
아니
they
근데
learned
진짜
that I
집구석이 그냥 아씨, 아니 집구석이 그냥
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
It's not your fault. Really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now. But since they're dead and gone, well,
깜짝이야.
I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
Don't. Marie, listen to me.
아, 그
You don't.
제가
have to do
공감은
this.
해드렸는데요.
Someone has to pay for what they did.
Marie, please.
그러지
Mom and Dad are gone.
그러지
Peggy.
아니
Besides,
그거는
you forgot
이게
me,
너무 되물림인.
just like the rest. You forgot.
Is there any way I can prove Peggy didn't forget Marie?
증명하라고 여기서? 여기서? 갑자기? 여기서? 여기서? 어? 갑자기? 증명하라고? 여기서? 왜? 이걸? 어떻게? 예? 아 잠깐만요.
Hurt to be forgotten.
I never forgot.
gonna forget now.
오!
Peggy, no!
아, 나 찾아.
Henry, kill him.
아니요, 선생님. 아니, 선생님.
Henry,
선생님!
do this.
아니요,
Still
자,
time to make the right decision.
침착하게 생각하세요.
Henderson police! Freeze! No! Henry, get out of there!
이리 와! 뭐야?
Police, freeze!
Forrest.
Leslie, how's Peggy?
She.
아,
Oh my god.
Peggy, where's Marie?
Gone. Bolted right as we got here. The police are right on her heels. Won't be long now. It's over, Forrest.
아니 끝나긴 했는데 이게 내 죄책감은 아, 나 찾았잖아. 자, 이렇게 해서 킬러 프리퀀시였습니다. 아니, 제가 못 살린 사람이 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱 명을 못 살렸네요. 어? 왜요?
Come in. One suspect is in custody. We trailed the other suspect into the nearby woods.
테디도 살릴 수가 있었어? 왜? 그게 가능해? 모리스는 내가 실수했는 거 맞아. 유진은 누구세요? 나 왜 당신이 기억이 나지 않지? 패기도 살릴 수 있었는데. 아니 진짜 간발의 차네. 아니 발견했는데 좀 억울하긴 하네. 이거 기다리면은 소식이 계속 나오겠죠? 근데 확실히 게임 잘 만들었네요. 그리고 제일 많이 기억나는 건 폰티스 이 피자, 이 쓰레기 같은 이 자영업 하시는 이 피자. 아, 설마 자기 아빠랑 엔딩 똑같이 나는 거 아니야? 혹은 자기 남편이야? 이 쓰레기 같은 인간. 내가 본 게임 인물들 중에 제일 쓰레기였어. 이 폰티가. 길찾기 게임보다 이게 훨 재밌어요. 그거 같은 경우에는 길을 너무 오랫동안 찾아야 돼서 좀 빡셌는데 확실히 이 게임이 바로바로 이렇게 돼서 확실히 재밌긴 하네요. 근데 추리하는 맛은 좀 많이 간략하긴 했다. 그런 느낌. 빠졌다. 물에 빠졌네요.
Officer Lugo, do you have a visual? Negative. No sign of the suspect anywhere.
야, 이거 어찌 보면 이게 사라진 거잖아요. 지금 죽었는지 안 죽었는지를 모르니까 2편을 예고하는 살짝 그런 건가? 한잔해. 일단 해결했잖아, 한잔해. 아, 근데 패기 죽은 거랑 이런 거는 너무 아쉽다. 자, 아마 끝일 것 같죠? 더 이상 라디오는 안 나올 것 같으니까 킬러 프리퀀시라는 게임인데요. 재밌게 잘 즐겼습니다. 굉장히 잘 만든 게임이라고 생각이 들고 제가 했던 게임들 중에서도 꽤나 수작에 들어갈 법한 게임이지 않나. 왜냐면은 이 뭔가 추리 게임과 제가 옛날에 했던 112 오퍼레이터 그거 두 개를 적절히 잘 섞어서 되게 긴박감 있게 만든 게임인 것 같아서 되게 재밌게 잘 즐겼는 것 같고요. 뭐 이게 진엔딩 뭐 이런 거가 있을지는 모르겠는데 어쨌든 제가 사건의 진상을 알게 됐잖아요. 요까지는 알게 됐는데 뭐 모든 인물을 다 살리면은 더 다른 내용이 나온다던가 그런 것까지는 모르겠습니다. 그런 것까지는 모르겠지만 그런 게 있을 수 있으니까 또 저랑 여러분들이랑 판단을 또 다르게 할 수 있잖아요. 그래서 직접 제가 항상 말씀드리지 않습니까? 게임은 직접 해보셔야 게임의 진가가 발휘가 된다. 그렇기 때문에 여러분들이 꼭 이 게임은 저는 추천해줄 수 있을 것 같습니다. 그래서 여러분들께서 꼭 즐기셨으면 하는 바람을 말씀드리면서 지금까지 킬러 프리퀀시였습니다. 재밌었습니다.